Hello again, and welcome to part 2 of my Pentagon challenge on Football Manager 2012. I have made my decision as to where to begin my career, um, and my as to complete my goal of winning the Champions League on all five continents. So let's load up the game, and you can probably guess where I went, but if you've guessed wrong, then bad luck. So here we go. Yes, I picked Gold Coast United of the Australian Hyundai A League, and well, I was probably, convinced that there were several advantages for going to Gold Coast as opposed to one of the other teams. Like their transfer budget is good. I'm more familiar with the A League than any of the other leagues, even though there are some interesting rules that I will discuss in a moment if you're new to this. Um, and I can probably deal with players that that have come from England and Scotland. And, maybe they want to leave those leagues after being you know put in the reserves or something, and maybe come over here for a bit. But unfortunately, there are some drawbacks to picking Gold Coast as well. Take a look at the squad. It is absolutely tiny. I mean, look at this. I've only got enough for a starting 11, and pretty much they're regulated to substitutes. And there are, according to the system handler, even though I did want to try and get rid of him for a better one, there were no better ones. So let's just look at his reports. As you can see, wow, we've got some really, weak star ratings. Like we've got two left backs that, we don't even have a left back now because of injuries. We've got a right back, so we don't have a right back. We're struggling with the left back position. We got injuries to our star defender. We're really weak on the left side of midfield. Really, so much you can do. As well as that, our wage budget's a little bit, high, and some players are struggling with morale. But let's just take a look at some of my better players. We'll start off with this man here, Peter Jungslager. Yeah. So he's not had a good season. 10 appearances, 1 goal, 6.53 rating. Yeah, his stats are pretty decent though, so hopefully I can get him happy. There are rumours that he wants to be transferred at the end of the season, but I'll try and hang on to him if he, can book up and play well. We do have a good strike force though. We've got Dylan McAllister here. He's not too bad at all. I mean, look at the penalty taking. He can jump. He's got good stamina. Perhaps we can improve his technical abilities, but as I said, the A League's not the best in the world. Unless you do support one of these teams. In that case, fair play to you. We'll just try and make them the best in Asia as soon as we can. But as I said, I just do not like the size of the squad one bit. We've also got Joel Porter. I like this guy. He's got the pace. Actually, no. Who has the pace? Someone else does. But anyway, I think it's the other striker who has the pace. Taj Yinxion. Yes, here we go. This guy does have the pace. He doesn't really have much else. But if FIFA translated to Football Manager, then you're sorted. But I doubt it does. But, I've never really seen many players with pace since I've played Football Manager at all. So that's about it for the squad review. Let's take a look at the league table. So I joined halfway through the season. We are currently in a rather precarious 6th place, if I'm honest. Perth Glory and Sydney FC are running away with it. my first game is also today, like just within 24 hours of joining. My first game is being held, so I have to try and get this win record up. We're too susceptible to draws. We have 6 draws in total. We do have a game in hand against some of the top teams, but with 13 games played, we are in 6th place, and we need to get as high as possible before the season ends. Okay, so some of the rules that interest me before we play our game against the Newcastle Jets is, there are some very interesting rules. Like, for example, I mentioned here, you're only allowed 4 substitutes. That annoys me quite a lot. I don't even like 5 substitutes. But we'll just have to deal with that. There's another rule that states you cannot do transfer deal within clubs. With clubs within the league. That is like massive. If it was a European league or something like that, if you couldn't deal with, your local rivals. But nonetheless, it's not the norm in Australia. I'm just eating my breakfast. I'm getting this recording done early. And then last but not least, there's a rule where you can buy a marquee player. Let's just take a look at the league's rules in greater detail, perhaps. There's the chance to buy a marquee player, which states that you have a salary cap of you can have a salary cap of a maximum of 34,000 euros roughly. But then we can introduce a marquee player, which is a player that is set to, they've got a good reputation, higher than the majority of the league, and they can get paid, a whole lot more than the average A-League players can. And you can have maximum of 1 from Australia. You can have just 1 from any other country. And you can have 3 junior marquee players under the age of 23. Thank goodness the transfer market is opening on the 17th of January. I need to get stuck in to work. We got another game against Melbourne Heart on Sunday. And our squad is absolutely, pinchy. So anyway, that's as much as I can describe for you now. Let's head into the game. So as I've described already, the squad is struggling with positions and size. Like, we've got no right back today, so we have to play him there. So morale is quite bad from injuries, of course. And of course, the previous manager didn't get many good performances out of our better players. So I'll set up the tactics and we'll join you back at the match screen. Okay, welcome back. I'm at my first team talk in Football Manager 2012, at least in the competitive game. The new system is very much appealing to me, because in Football Manager 2011 you could just say one thing and that was that. You couldn't tell how good or how bad the players reacted to it unless you got onto the pitch and saw. But anyway, let's just see. Our advice is to get some gentle encouragement. So I'll just say calmly, so go out there and give these fans their money. No, they were away from home. It's probably, I think, good luck out there tonight. Or no, there's no actual feedback there. We'll need to passionately tell the strikers, go out there and make the difference. Nothing. The midfield, calmly tell them, get out there and make a difference. Again, nothing. This is quite, I suppose it's not a big surprise because I'm only new to the team, and I'll calmly tell the defence, I have faith in you. Yeah, there we go, we got 2 happy people. And the goalkeeper, passionately tell him, Show me what you got tonight. You want to see a good display. And there we go. That's better. So let's get cracking. Start our first game on the Pentagon Challenge. Apologies for the microphone being sugar and spice and shite. Yeah, I had to curse. It constantly fades out, and I will sort the problem out. But I did want to leave this hanging, like it's a cliffhanger. So I didn't want to have to buy the mic first and then describe. I'd rather just see people, spot that I finally picked a team. I didn't want to leave on a cliffhanger for too long. And that's pretty much it, really. Apologies if you don't like all the extra details on the screen, but I do. So let's get going. It's Newcastle Jets versus Gold Coast United. Here's Sally. Better speed this up. It's Minicion. Porter. Yes, I am having a go commentary. Here goes Porter, looking up. Back to Sally. Sally. He's making a run. He's found the Rigters. Maceo Rigters curls, and it's gone wide. Yeah, get the match view controls. Yeah. Boost the match speed. Okay. Apologies for that. There's an injury there for Gold Coast. It's for Francis Jeffers. Francis Jeffers, of course, former Arsenal player. Here comes Haiti. Elric. Back to Haiti. Francis Jeffers turns the defender. Great save. Great save there by Moss in goal for Gold Coast. 10 minutes of play. No goals this week in the A-League so far. And someone may have gotten a little bit of a bump. It's Matthew Rees. 2 goals for Central Coast Mariners against Melbourne Victory. Oh, what a save again from the goalkeeper. He's kept Gold Coast very much in the game with 2 incredible saves. Just pause briefly. I need to set some instructions. We'll need to get the ball forward. Cancel. We need to pass the feet. Play out of defense. Exploit the middle. Hassle the opponents. And shoot on sight. So that'll do. Pardon me for that little intrusion. Just trying to get used to game. Jesus. Sorry. Yeah, go away. Oh, that's a terrible ball. A really poor ball there. Get away with it again. 21 minutes gone. Corner for Gold Coast. Oh, it's just over the bar. Unlucky, man. Very unlucky. 3-0 to Central Coast. We'll see how that affects the league at half time. Here's Wheelhouse, Regan, Elric, Kennedy's in goal, so he's going to pass it back, and again the goalkeeper. Newcastle Jets a little bit tentative, but here comes Francis Jeffers, and it's wide. And Slanger is getting a bit beat up a goal. I like the Phoenix there. Cleared. And here comes Gold Coast in the counter attack. Porter on the left wing. Great ball. Minicion. And Porter. Traore. Minicion. 40 minutes gone now. No goals to talk about. This would please the new debutant Andrew Owen. If it were to play a draw, he wouldn't mind that too much given away, but Jungslanger's returned the ball straight back to him. Excuse me. Here's Brocky, I beg your pardon. Wheelhouse from distance. Good saved. So it's not been the most entertaining game so far, but could we have some late drama? No, it's saved. Good save, keeper. So Newcastle Jets have another corner. They have the better side here, no doubt about it. Kantarovsky Looks for Francis Jeffers. Oh, and he scored! He scored right on half time here, despite carrying a knock, and that is a huge blow and a huge test for Owen Harmon, the manager. Absolutely significant. Let's just take a look at the replay. Oh dear, the bad defence, and Francis Jeffers has the experience to just put that one into the back of the net. And that is a very bad goal to concede. So we'll just take a look. There we go, 1-0. And the league table shows that Gold Coast will go down to 8th place, as results are not going their way. The latest scores, as you can see there, yeah, nothing too surprising. So let's get straight into our team talk. We got some tired players, but I think they got a bit of a rest. Give overall. So I need to. So come on, boys. I know you can do much better than this, and I expect to see it in the second half. No. The defense has been pretty bad. I need to warn them. I'm not happy with your defensive work. There we go. That's helped. Yeah, defense was pretty poor. Strike force was bad as well. So assertively. Not happy with the finishing. There you go. That's helped. The midfield, I need to assertively tell them. I'll passionately tell them. No. So I'll just calmly tell them I'm not really happy. That's got them going as well. Goalkeeper. He's doing alright, I'll just passionately tell him. Yeah. Have faith. He didn't really respond, so yeah, the energy's getting quite bad, but we only have strikers and a left back on the bench, so there's not much I can do, so let's just try and go to second half.